Here we are. Oh, this isn't for my channel. Go ahead.
I mean, you could do my intro.
No.
Hey guys. Welcome back. Oh, you're already starting?
Oh God, no, I'm not.
Sam!
I'm color matching.
You just have a stripe of foundation on the side of your cheek. I'm here with the one and only Samantha. If you don't know who Sam is, I mean...
What are you... That's reasonable, that's fair.
So we are here at Sam's place, which is why things are looking a little bit different. We're gonna be doing our makeup. We're gonna be answering some questions. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. If you are not yet subscribed to Sam, which I highly doubt, definitely go to her channel, hit that subscribe button. 10 on 10, would recommend, A++ friends, all the above, etc., etc.
Wow, that was quite the intro.
And let's get right into it. Let's start. Let's do this.
I have already previously color matched prior to starting filming, so I'm ready to apply my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's a mix of approximately 4 different foundations. That's not a joke. 2 different colors of the No Foundation foundation from Perricone MD. This is probably my all-time favorite mix. A mix of the Burberry foundation. Oh, that's all that I did, I guess. But I had been putting in a pump of the Huda Beauty, but I just feel like it's a little bit too much for me. But just look at that.
It just makes your skin look so glowy and beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up some questions so that we have some talking
points.
If you could have a lifetime supply of one item, what would you pick?
Well, makeup-wise?
Or I'm assuming she probably meant makeup. Let's do makeup and then food.
Let's not jump to assumptions, because I would rather answer that for food.
Can I guess what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar chips. Diet Coke.
Because I'm being smart. Cashews. I go through so many cashews,
and
I hate buying them, but I always need them, and they're so expensive.
I literally would have never in a million years thought your answer to that question would have been cashews. I mean, that does make a lot of sense because cashews are expensive, and if you eat plant-based in any way, you use cashews for absolutely every single recipe. So it makes sense. I understand where you're coming from on this one.
Thank you.
For food, for me, want to guess mine? You're gonna get
tomatoes.
Yes, 100%. Tomatoes are and will forever be my favorite food item ever.
Here's the thing. Jamie bought 10 tomatoes when she got here, and I was like, okay, this bitch is on a whole other level. This is I'm gonna have 10 rotten tomatoes. No, they were consumed
within a day.
Within hours. Within actual hours.
If you guys ever meet me and you want to just steal my heart immediately, just bring me a tomato and we'll be best friends forever.
Just bring hand sanitizer and tomatoes to greet you at the airport, and you'll be like, a tear will well. Exactly.
If you guys didn't see Sam's Instagram story, she put what was it? Just a giant Costco size
Lysol disinfecting wipes.
Yeah, on my little nightstand in the room that I'm staying in, because I'm also a huge germaphobe. I like to disinfect, especially after.
But honestly,
I'm
so
on a plane.
is David.
Yeah, of course. That's why.
What do you mean, of course?
Well,
I wouldn't date outside of my germaphobe range.
Yes. Yes. Do you know how hard that would be to date somebody who's not also a little bit germophobic if you're germophobic? Think about it.
Yes, I can imagine.
Both like to disinfect our phones, computers, bodies after being on a plane, because you're sitting on a plane for 5 hours, you're just breathing in people's farts, breath, body sweat.
Okay, I for one am not breathing in farts. I don't know what kind of
I don't know what it is, but
behavior.
4 hours into a flight, all I smell are people's farts, and I'm just oh my God, it's just encasing my body.
See, and this is I'm so much the opposite, because 100% I am it's my farts. I am the person farting on the plane.
You're my worst nightmare. It's a surprise that we've honestly become so close.
I know, truly. In no circumstances would I sanitize my hands.
Yeah, in all circumstances would I sanitize my hands.
No. Our personality types, so I'm ENFP. If you haven't done your personality type, go to 16personalities.com.
Oh, it's
not a
so
sponsor.
Cool.
But honestly, it's the weirdest, they read me for absolute filth. I'm ENFP, you're INFJ.
Yeah.
And our personality types are supposed to be best friends, and it's funny because all my closest friends for the most part are INFJ.
I didn't answer what I would live without for makeup though, neither did you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the makeup portion. The old version of the Tom Ford concealer.
Don't even get Sam started with that one.
I'm pissed.
It's the one product that I recommend to Sam that she actually enjoyed, and
Okay. That is a stretch.
All I want is for Sam to love all the things that I love.
Here's the thing, Jamie not only wants you to enjoy the things that she enjoys, but will will actually be like upset and marginally offended if you don't. So when we go to like restaurants together, if it's a restaurant that she chose or that she likes or whatever, she'll watch me eat.
You make me sound so creepy.
Be like, do you like it? And she like has a beaming smile, and I'm like, yeah, it's good, James. And she's like, okay. But then like I never once ever have I finished a meal. I just don't finish meals. And then later we'll leave the restaurant and Jamie will be like super dismayed and upset. And I'm like, what's wrong, Jamie? And she's like, well, you didn't like your food. And like, I did like my food. And she's like, but you didn't finish it. I'm like, I never finish a meal. Like, this is particularly typical when we first started hanging out because she was always really upset.
But now I understand. Like, you just, you have to get used to how people like do things when you first start like becoming friends with somebody. So I had to just get used to the fact that you don't finish like your meals. And now I just...
She just takes me at face value.
Yeah. I would say the Tom Ford concealer too because I love that stuff so much, but I'm not going to take your answer. I think the It Cosmetics CC cream, that's just a product that like I've consistently liked for years. Probably one of the only products that like will never leave my collection. Describe each other's style in one word.
Classy.
Laid back.
Whoa. What kind of style are we talking about here? General lifestyle or like clothing style?
Both. I think
what? Laid back in like a cool girl way or laid back as in like a you didn't try really
When I first met Sam, when we were at the New York Urban Decay event, Sam was there and she was wearing leather pants, like high heels, this like bodysuit and a baseball hat. And like I remember spending literally like a month planning my outfit before that. Like I got like a dress tailored for me. And when I saw Sam there in like just like leather pants, bodysuit, baseball hat, I was like, holy shit. That was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. But that's what I mean. Like you just always look like really cool, but also laid back. Like it's like you don't try too hard.
That's me.
So yeah, that's like, that's what I remember thinking. But it works, like it works.
Thank you. A lot of the times when I'm trying to like emulate like casual class, I think of like Jamie Paige's wardrobe and I'm like, I could literally have, like I could actually have the exact same things and wear them the exact same way, but like there's just something about your aura. You got an aura of class.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
We should probably say how we met, because I know we're going to add.
Well, we met briefly once upon a time at IMATS. You were like, I'm from Canada, and I remember like being super excited, being like, oh shit, Canada.
And then the second time we met was when the true friendship just started to develop just a little bit more. And that was in...
I'm so sorry. I have to like really get over here.
Thanks. It was at the Urban Decay event that I was previously talking about, and Sam actually came up to myself and Mariah. She was like, hey, you guys want to go out for dinner?
No context.
No context. We barely had like more than a 5-minute conversation before. And like that is the epitome of what Sam does. Like she's just like
very haphazardly thrown together meetings.
No. But like she's just really
lack of caution.
No. I mean yes. But also like you're just like really kind in that way. Like you don't really like give a shit who somebody is or whatever. You'll like just go up to anybody and be like, hey, you want to hang out? You know?
Oh, thanks, Jamie Paige.
It's true. I thought that was like really cool. And I remember that was the first time that I experienced Sam not finishing food. And then the next time we met was when she came to Montreal for Osheaga, and that's when we really got a chance to like actually hang out for like a few days in a row, and from there like I went to Vancouver afterwards, whatever, and then the friendship blossomed into what it is today.
Yes. Full-blown friendship was had.
Mm-hmm.
What bronzer's that?
It's the Bobbi Brown one that Alana got me.
Oh wow.
You should try it.
Nice.
It's like the most perfect color.
That is pretty.
This is the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Golden Light one. Alana Davison bought this for me.
But have you even talked about the Ilia one on your channel yet?
Not yet. I just used it yesterday for the first time. We should talk about it because it's sort of groundbreaking.
It's actually really pretty.
Okay, so we went to Sephora the other day and we got this Ilia bronzer.
Or no. Oh, sorry. That's not Ilia, is it? Lila
sorry. Lila B. I saw this packaging and the packaging immediately is what got me. I've never experienced such heavy packaging in my life.
It's like actually unbelievable. Like you pick it up and you're like, like you actually gasp a touch.
How much would you say this weighs?
10 pounds. It's like, whoa. You pick it up, your hand drops to the ground. You're like dragging your Sephora bag to the wall. Anywhere between a newborn and a puppy, I would say, in weight.
I think that's fair. It looks like a little pebble, and you sort of just like shift it open like that, and then the powder's there, and the powder is so beautiful. It's like really smooth and buttery.
Made in Italy.
Made in Italy, which is really fancy. And it's just like really nice. I've been really enjoying it. We both got it. Most unique makeup item you've ever tried.
I'm gonna say like my top 3. One would be the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Formula. Not biased. I just think it's like really shocking how creamy it is. That's the thing that shocked me the most, was like how creamy it is, and it's like super long wearing.
Yeah.
And then the Stila, nobody liked these except for me. The Stila Magnificent Metals foiled shadows.
I like those.
Did you love them?
Yes.
Okay. The ones that had like a dropper and it came with a pan.
I like those a
thought
lot.
those were so stunning. Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. It's almost like a pressed pigment feeling, but it doesn't have like fallout and stuff like that. And it's like shimmery on the lids, but then when you buff it out, it almost has like a little bit less shimmer, so you can wear it just completely by itself, but it looks like 2 different shadows.
I really like the Cover FX drops. I like the versatility of them. I like they use them in different ways. The bronzer one is definitely my favorite, although I haven't used that one in a really long time, but I still really do like it. What was your signature makeup look in middle school / high school?
My signature look in middle school was just straight up like concealer lips and
Classic.
like rimming with my eye with black eyeliner all the way around. When I like basically started doing that, I thought it was a genius. Like I was like, this is brilliant and amazing. High school is when I started to like really dabble in makeup. So I did different makeup all the time. I did like a really nice like silver to gray to black smoky eye. And then I would do like yellow to pink. I was big on that.
Wow.
And then I did yellow to green to like navy. And
So
that was,
you
I
were
was
like
big on that.
way more adventurous.
Oh, dude, I literally skipped class. No, I didn't, Mom. And did makeup on myself and others for like the entirety of my high school career.
I would wear every single day a turquoise blue eyeliner on my waterline, and every single day after school, it would be literally down to here.
Yeah, I know. So bad.
And I remember my like lip product of choice was always the Revlon lip butters. Because they were really big on YouTube at the time. In what way has your friendship changed / evolved? I mean, you just start getting to know each other more and more.
I think that maybe how we deal with each other has evolved. Like, I think that you became more aware of the fact that, like,
Yeah.
I'm really bad at texting back. And so people sometimes think that I'm like, I don't like them, or that I am like annoyed by them. And I think that
David.
Yeah. And so I think that like with things like that, people have to like eventually learn that like it's not that, it's just that I'm literally the worst like communicator on the planet. And also with things like, you know, like us going out to eat, and I think that I like just had to learn the things about you that are just Jamie Paige traits.
Jamie Paige traits.
TM. I would just like to say that Jamie Paige herself has evolved so much
It's true.
since I've known her.
It kills me to even say this, but I really feel like Sam has sort of like changed my life, which like it sounds like I'm going so far up your ass, but just crawling right in there, making myself a little home, putting down a pillow in your ass right now. And coming to Vancouver for the first time, it really like opened up my eyes. And also just seeing how Sam like sort of lived and seeing how carefree she was. She doesn't think the way I think. I'm like really neurotic and like really anxiety ridden, and Sam is sort of like the complete opposite. And I really like admire that about her. So after coming back from Vancouver, like I sort of had this epiphany that I really wanted to be more independent and be like on my own. And within 3 months, I think, of coming back from Vancouver, I decided I was gonna move out, and I found a place, and I moved out of my parents' house, like just like that. So yeah, I think it's really cool that somebody could like just come into your life and like totally like change the course of it. I think that's really awesome.
Wow,
And
this became very touching very fast.
okay. Are there any products that you love but Sam doesn't? Literally all. Would you ever do a collab together, if it like with a brand?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hit me up, brands. Want to collab with us?
Holla at us. Ooh. Did that entice you? Our email inbox will be flooded after this video.
Oh my god, we won't be able to like filter it out.
I noticed that you're avoiding the question that's what don't you like about each other?
It's so negative. What don't you like about me, Samantha?
Let's not even walk down this road. Everything about Jamie Paige is delightful. One time I was at brunch with a friend, and this friend of mine was like, the things that other people think are flaws about you are things that other people might see as like such like plus sides to your personality or something that's like that makes you really like enjoyable and fun and quirky. There are things in like many of my friends and myself obviously that would perhaps be normally seen as like downsides, but I think that is what makes you like so enjoyable. And for you, I think that yes, you are super neurotic. And it's like, it could be seen as a downside, but it's just like what makes you so like funny and hilarious to me. It's funny watching you just like
implode from the inside out.
Just doing anything is like such a process for Jamie. Cause like me, like I am very like quite relaxed and like everything I do, like I wouldn't say I cut corners, but I just do it with like the least amount of involvement as like humanly possible. And Jamie's like the exact opposite of that, if you can't tell from our YouTube channels alone. The first time I saw Jamie Paige eat a pickle,
oh my god, I told you it was out of respect.
If I was going to eat a pickle, I would literally like untwist the jar, still standing at the fridge with the fridge door open, take the pickle out, close the jar, put it back, and like start eating it. Jamie Paige opens the fridge, grabs the jar of pickles, leaves the fridge door open, walks over here, opens the thing, gets a fork, spears the pickle, which out of respect, sure, fine. If you don't want to stick your fingers in my pickle jar, that's okay. Gets a bowl, puts the pickle into the bowl, tears off a piece of paper towel, and sits on my couch with this bowl. And like, I'm just watching like...
What was the question again?
Jamie Paige's most neurotic tendencies? I don't know. Oh yeah, what don't you like about each other? But we decided not to answer that.
And then you.
But you can say
what
you can say what you don't like about me.
I don't even think I know. There's something.
There's nothing to dislike because I'm a delight.
Now
you're trying to. She's like, ugh. I'm gonna think of one now.
I hate your texting tendencies.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad. That's fair.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, hit me with another cue.
Hit me with your best shot. We're on Sam's Periscope right now.
We're gonna read the questions. We're gonna answer on here.
If you were on YouTube, what would you be doing?
Well, I really wanted to go into marine biology from a super, super young age. So probably something to do with that. I have so many other interests. I have so many things that I like want to go to school for.
I would definitely have to be in a creative field because that's the only thing I'm interested in. I feel like I would be a graphic designer or maybe working in film production.
Oh yeah, I'd like to do that too.
Or even working in PR. Just something in that type of like
creative realm,
yeah.
What's your traditions in your friendship? I would say like one of our traditions is just like planning the next time we'll see each other, which is kind of nice because we're like obviously long distance friends.
Yeah, we have a long distance relationship, so we don't see each other super often. We literally live on the opposite sides of the country, so we definitely we plan out like huge chunks or trips where we go on so that we get to spend time together, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, it is a nice little tradition we have.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's that bronzer from Lila B. Isn't that nice?
It's so nice.
What do you have in common besides YouTube and makeup?
Oh, that's a good question.
Cooking and like eating.
We both are really similar in that like we both don't really like to go out also.
And I think we're both like people, but only around certain people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, cause I really can spend like crazy amounts of time with people if they're people that I particularly enjoy, but I also like hate being around people that I don't know or like.
Exactly the same with me. The people who I love, like in my life, like I always want to spend time with them.
Yeah. Oh shit, if you were on death row, what would you request for your last meal?
Whoa, that's an intense question. Tomato salad, poutine, cucumber salad.
This is a wild ride of a last meal. You'd have like such a stomachache.
Yes, but it would be so worth it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be dead anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Pasta from that place in New York.
Scarpetta.
Yes.
So good.
Scarpetta pasta.
Yeah.
And then I want like a bloody Caesar and a lemon kombucha.
Gross. Wow, that literally makes my stomach churn just thinking about that meal. Okay, my meal would be tomato soup, grilled cheese, a pickle spear. I would have that
Diet
Ripple pea milk. The chocolate Ripple
You wouldn't
pea
have
milk.
Diet Coke?
I don't drink Diet Coke.
I mean, just normal Coke?
No.
Shocking.
Maybe like a side of ponzu sauce. I literally could just like actually drink ponzu sauce. I want like enoki mushrooms with a side of ponzu sauce.
I feel like your meal is way more put together than mine.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fucking animal, so. Any questions about worm composting? Anybody?
Sam's new favorite hobby.
What's this arrested one?
If you two are arrested, what would you think the other did?
I would think that you were arrested for like some kind of misunderstanding.
I think you would be arrested for like setting animals free from like a farm or something.
Ah, that's nice. What's a bad habit you wish you could break?
Wait, Mom, are you in this Periscope right now? What would you say a bad habit of mine is? I want to see what you're gonna say.
Harping on stuff.
What does that mean?
That you like constantly like.
Oh yeah, think about things and go
Yeah.
over my. Oh yeah. Okay.
And then like you let it bother you for like time, like hours, months, years to come.
Oh, that 100%. That is definitely my worst habit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that actually like murders me from the inside out. Mom, what's Sam's downsides? You're perfect.
Zing.
Don't live close enough to Jamie.
Oh, quite the contrary. Jamie doesn't live close enough to me, madame.
All Sam
Madame.
wants is for me to move to Vancouver.
I just think out of convenience sake and us saving money.
All right, guys, I think we are done here. Our makeup is now on our face. We answered a ton of questions.
Yeah, we did good.
I think we did fantastic. Should we film a video for your channel or no?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So there will not be a video on Sam's channel, just on mine. Just
Nobody on my channel is going to be let down. They understand this is coming.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I was gonna
do the peace out thing.
No, this is not my channel. I'm not going to take over like that. But I like my hand raised and I was like, ooh.
How do you do it? Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace.
2 words
out.
Separate. You know.
Peace out.
What's with the like hands? Like you have loose hands where you're like. Mm.
How do you do it?
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out. Fingers. Disney point. You know about the Disney point?
No.
Okay. This is a fun fact snuck into the ending. Walt Disney felt it was rude to point with one finger, so this is the Disney point. Anywhere you go in Disneyland, you will ask them a question, they will always point with 2 fingers or a full hand wave. So you'll be like, where's the bathroom? And they'll be like, over that way. Or, alternatively, over that way.
Peace out.
With loose fingers. Peace out. 2 finger salute.
Peace out.
Just
do it with me.
This is over.
One last time. Peace out.
You're doing like an L. God damn it.
I tried.